Hello, guys. It's me again with all my stories. I hope you're not bored by these stories. I think I want. I like these shirts. I like it. I like check shirts. I don't know. Those who know me know that I do that. But this particular one is one of my favorites. So don't mind you see it many times. So everybody in Nigeria today, all the political pundits, the headline is one party state. And everyone who is talking about it, majority of the people are blaming President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for that he wants to foist a one-party state on the Nigerian political space. Analysts, journalists, political pundits, everyone is, wow, this is wrong. Democracy requires opposition, alternatives. People must have a choice, in terms of politics and electoral decisions. And they are all blaming Tinubu for that. Yes, they may be right, but I say they are also very, very wrong. My argument is simple. Tinubu has not always been uh, the president of Nigeria, or has he always been in the party that controlled the federal government? This guy came from the flanks, from the opposition, right? This was a governor in Nigeria in just in no distant past, an AD governor, and in 2003 he became the only surviving AD governor in Nigeria. So much pressure was on him. I'm sure. I don't know the details, right? Like I said, these stories are not I'm not claiming to have the details of the information. Those who know can also come challenge or present more facts to us, right? So I'm sure there was a lot of effort to push him to join the ruling party then, the PDP, because I know that fight got to a point where his uh, allocations were seized because of local government issues, many other things that they were trying to just strangulate him and make it very difficult for him to function effectively as governor. He didn't give up, kept on, sustained AD single-handedly, started building alliances, metamorphosed from AD to AC, from AC to ACN, got more governors, even beyond Southwest, going to do, helped even. I'm sure that former Governor Mimiko cannot, you know, tell his story of how he reclaimed his mandate completely without, a mention of Siwaju in the whole narrative. And from there, built a bigger alliance with other friends of his and partners, and they had a PC, and they defeated PDP, the humongous elephant, political elephant known as PDP. And today, they are running their second cycle of presidency, right? Actually, the fourth cycle of presidency. And now people are jumping, sitting governors are jumping from their own party to him, and you're blaming him. And I always ask people, is governor not the same thing? The same power Tinubu had as governor of Lagos State then. Is it not the same powers that are available to governors in Enugu, in Bayelsa, in Plateau, in Akwa Ibom? So if you blame President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for decapitating PDP, you may not be very fair to the man. If you want to say he is playing a role. Yes, he may be playing a role, but you also need to give it to the man, and the man is a very courageous man. A man who stood firm and faced Obasanjo head on. It, if you know who President Obasanjo is, eh? How stubborn, how vicious he can be, yet Tinubu insisted, retained his political identity. And you can't blame him so much. So rather than blame Tinubu, if I to even blame anybody, I really like to blame people because human beings make decisions and choices, and they just they know what they're doing. They're every human beings are naturally very selfish. They know what they're doing. So I blame the weak, lily livered governors. So, for example, you have governors who are actually in their second term. So, why would they need to join APC if it's just that they don't have guts? So, yeah, these people say, oh, they are running away from EFCC. Have you forgotten that Tinubu under Jonathan was docked at some point? You remember his code of conduct days, right? Do you want to say that President Tinubu's cupboard is so clean there are no cockroaches? You think he doesn't know, right? Well, but the man has proven that he's courageous, he's strong, he's fearless. If you look at how he's handling the Trump threats with the gun and blazing, video and all the threats and all the how strategy, calm, navigating on the ground, right? So the opposition in Nigeria is weak because of the way we produce leaders, right? What is happening in the opposition camps in Nigeria is a symptom of a disease that's afflicting the country. The truth is, Nigerians are not used to pressure. The man who is the master of pressure is now the man who is the president. So that's the point. Just do the reversal. Imagine that Tinubu was in the opposition and another party was in Asorok. You think that Tinubu will allow you to take his governors and he will keep quiet? Is it possible? Just imagine that Tinubu was in the opposition when the state of emergency was declared in Rivers. Just imagine how, you know, politically gone and blazing he would have come against the president. Right? So these are why I'm doing these conversations. It's just for people to sit back. I like the rhetorics. I like the excitement in the air. But those excitements in the air don't actually get a man like Tinubu out of power. You sit down, understand the man, understudy him, and know how he's working. Today, not just those governors that have jumped into APC. I don't think there's any governor in Nigeria today that is not working for President Bola Ahmed. I don't think so. I don't. Which governor that is not working? Which one? I don't think that. Forget all the posturing from Ibadan to Bauchi to all those places, those and others. Those are just mere uh, grandstanding or even theatrics. Because this man knows how to do political arithmetics and he knows how to disarm and engage his opponents when he wants something. He also knows how to fight like a tiger. He knows how to fight like a tiger. He knows how to fight like a chameleon. He's so it's someone who understands the Nigerian political system and how politics play in Nigeria. He, Nigeria's politics isn't the best in terms of lead up to development. I don't want you to misunderstand what I'm saying. I didn't say that, oh, this is the best form of politics. Because the Nigeria's politics is not structured for development. No. If you want to think about development of the country in terms of both economic and structural and in many ways, okay, so you have to take the way Nigerian political politics is played out of the conversation, because it's a different ball. But someone had said the Nigerian political system is not in any political book. You can read it, you can study it anywhere. It's a very unique, peculiar, system. That's why take any Nigerian politician serious at your own peril, right? So this is somebody who has mastered the system. And in another conversation, and I said, what if you are a good student of politics, you will see what President Tinubu is doing is a combination of Awo's failures, Obasanjo's failures. He's put all those things together, and he's positioned Yoruba people, the Southwest, smart guys. Give it to them. Don't play. Very smart people changing the narrative. If you don't see it from that angle, you're missing the point.